Your cat wishes you'd keep their routine.
Last episode, we talked about the 6 things your cat only does with their favorite person, and what each one is actually saying. The back turn, the chirp at the door, the deep sleep in the room where you are. All of it the same thing. Your cat chose you, and they've been showing you ever since. This episode is about something that makes all of those behaviors possible. Something quieter. Something most owners provide accidentally rather than intentionally. You slept in on Saturday, an hour later than usual, maybe 2. You woke up to your cat sitting directly on your chest, making full eye contact, radiating the quiet but unmistakable energy of someone who has been waiting for a very long time and would like to discuss it. You thought they were just hungry. You fed them and moved on. But something else was happening underneath that interaction, something that has nothing to do with hunger and everything to do with how your cat's brain processes time, safety, and the world around them. Your cat wasn't being demanding. They were experiencing a physiological mismatch that your routine had accidentally created. And once you understand what was actually happening in that moment, you'll never dismiss the chest sit the same way again. Welcome back to Yours, Meow. Let's get into it. Your cat has an internal clock that is not messing around. Cats have a highly refined circadian rhythm, an internal biological clock regulating their behavior, metabolism, hormone levels, and emotional state across a roughly 24-hour cycle. This clock is precise enough that researchers can predict within fairly narrow windows when a given cat will be active, eat, groom, and sleep, simply by knowing their established routine. Your cat doesn't just prefer to eat at 7 a.m., their body expects it. Digestive enzymes start producing. Their hunger hormone peaks on schedule. Their entire physiology organizes around the time you usually put the bowl down. When you sleep in and feed them 2 hours late, their body has been preparing for that meal for hours. The delay is a physiological mismatch. The chest sitting, the eye contact, the haunting energy. It's not rudeness. It's a body that is confused. Predictability is safety for a cat. For a prey animal, and cats, despite being hunters, are also prey animals, predictability is one of the primary sources of felt safety. A world that behaves the way you expect it to is a world you can navigate. Your cat's nervous system perpetually scans their environment for signs of change. Familiar smells, familiar sounds, familiar timing. These tell your cat's nervous system that everything is as it should be. Threat level? Low. It's safe to rest. Disruptions register as data worth processing. They trigger vigilance, and chronic vigilance is exhausting. Cats in highly predictable environments show measurably lower baseline cortisol levels. They sleep more restfully, are more affectionate, more exploratory, more playful. Because their nervous system isn't spending its resources on monitoring, it's spending them on living. What disrupts cats most? Some disruptions are obvious. Moving house, a new pet, a baby arriving. Most owners manage these carefully. But the disruptions that accumulate most damagingly are the small, invisible ones. Feeding times that shift depending on your schedule. Play sessions that happen sometimes and not others. The pattern of your presence that changes completely on weekends. Working from home for a month, then going back to an office. Individually, none of these seem like a big deal. Collectively, they add up to a cat who never quite settles, always monitoring, presenting with behaviors labeled as anxiety or aggression, when what they actually reflect is a nervous system that never gets to relax because the world keeps producing surprises. You don't need to structure your entire existence around your cat's schedule. What they need is relative consistency, a predictable enough pattern that their nervous system can form reliable expectations. Feed at the same time. Highest leverage change you can make. Same time, every day, within about 30 minutes. If your schedule can't accommodate this, an automatic feeder can. Your cat's entire physiological rhythm organizes around feeding time. Keep play sessions on a schedule. A reliable daily play session gives your cat something to anticipate, and anticipation is itself satisfying. A cat who knows play is coming will often be visibly more relaxed in the hour before it happens. Give notice before big changes. Before guests arrive, before you rearrange furniture, spend extra time with your cat. Extra play, extra slow blinks, extra presence. The furniture rearrangement is worth flagging specifically. Cats take this personally in a way that has to be witnessed to be fully appreciated. You're telling them something is shifting, but you are still safe. When routine gets disrupted, how to help? Life happens. Vacations, house guests, illness, schedule changes. Perfect consistency isn't always possible. Before a big change, increase enrichment. Extra play, extra interactive time, puzzle feeders. A well-stimulated cat is more resilient to disruption than an understimulated one. During the disruption, maintain whatever pieces of the routine you can. Even if the feeding time shifts, if the play session still happens roughly on schedule, it anchors something. One familiar element in an unfamiliar landscape is worth a lot. Afterward, return to the established routine as quickly as possible. Don't let the disrupted schedule become the new normal by accident. Your cat's clock will resync, but it needs the signal that the familiar rhythm is back. The physical environment matters too. It's not just your schedule your cat has memorized, it's your entire home. Cats build detailed mental maps of their territory, where food appears, where the litter box is, where the safe sleeping spots are, which routes lead where. These maps are built through repetition and are deeply ingrained. Keep your cat's physical environment stable. Litter box location, food bowl location, sleeping spots. Moving them without reason creates genuine disorientation. If you must move them, do it gradually, a few inches at a time, so the map can update without breaking. This is also why rearranging furniture, even just a few pieces, can make a previously confident cat suddenly hesitant in their own home. They're not confused, their map is wrong. Give them time to resurvey and rebuild it. The bigger picture. Here's what routine really is, underneath all the biology. It is the daily, repeated promise that the world is going to behave the way it behaved yesterday, that the bowl will appear, that play will happen, that the person they love will come home. Your cat cannot understand your explanations. What they can do, what they are exquisitely designed to do, is notice patterns, build expectations, calibrate their sense of safety to the consistency of what they have observed. When you keep the routine, you are honoring a promise you probably didn't know you made. And your cat, who has been quietly keeping track, knows whether you kept it. Your cat is not demanding. They are not high maintenance. They are not giving you that look on Saturday morning out of selfishness. They are a creature whose nervous system was built to find safety in predictability, and who has organized their entire inner world around the patterns you established together. When you keep the routine, you are telling your cat in the only language their nervous system understands. The world is stable. You are safe. I am here. That's an extraordinary thing to be able to give someone, and it costs you almost nothing. Yours, meow, because your cat has been trying to tell you something. If this explains something you've noticed, the Saturday morning look is universally recognized, worth sharing with the cat owners in your life. Next episode, we're going to talk about one thing in your home that your cat needs more than almost anything else. It's already there. It costs nothing. Most owners just don't understand what it's actually doing for their cat. Drop in the comments, what does your cat do when their routine gets disrupted? See you in the next one.